Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Week 7, Mark 4800, Packback Leaderboard. You know how it works. We go from 5 to 1 based on the scores earned on Packback for the week 7 readings about big data. All right, so Lindsay, I have my faithful assistant Lindsay. Say hey.
Hey guys.
And my other faithful assistant Leo. Where is he?
He just got out of the frame.
He walked away. Okay.
He'll be back.
Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Lindsay. And of course, an honorable mention if we have one.
We have 2.
Oh, don't say it.
Okay, so in 5th place we have Savannah Brock.
Savannah Brock.
Always in there.
Not always. She may have missed one.
Okay, she's been in there a lot.
You think she's missed one? Okay. Number 5, number 4. Well done, Miss Brock. You may have been in there every week. I don't want to discount that. Go ahead. What one? Number 4.
Savannah Upton.
Savannah Upton. Savannah Upton talked about big data and how big data practitioners and users talk about how good it can be. You know, instead of the negativity of losing control over some of your private data, it can help make things more efficient, reduce waste. Marketers
Leo
will say, you know, it helps target ads to you that you're interested in, right? If you have a baby, it'll target ads to you about baby stuff rather than RVs. And lower costs because you don't have to advertise to everybody else. So that's the positive side of big data. The downside is kind of what we know some other people mentioned, that privacy concerns, and that, by the way, in the U.S., data collection is not really governed by the government. So most people have no problem using their Kroger card when they check out at Kroger, save a little money and get some gas discounts. But Kroger collects a ton of information on everybody that shops in Kroger, and they don't just use it internally. They'll bundle that up and sell it externally. So anyway, it was a good question. Good comments. Number 3.
Becky Lopez.
Becky Lopez from the block. Number 2 in silver position, Lindsay.
Maddie Knight.
Maddie Knight. And Maddie mentioned that she likes to stay at IHG motels because she has their, she's part of their frequent stayer program, or whatever they call it. By the way, IHG used to be what? Holiday Inn.
Holiday
Correct.
Inn.
Right, they were Holiday Inn Incorporated. And Kim had a great response to that, talking about customer surveys. Rather than having a customer survey go to the corporate office, why don't you just leave it there with the desk at the motel so they can arrange it? Why do manufacturers send coupons to people's houses? Because they want that savings to be passed on to the consumer. If they knock 50 cents off the batteries, and we'll take Kroger as an example, and Kroger says, well, we're not going to knock 50 cents off the batteries, we'll just buy them cheaper, we'll raise it right in, then the consumer doesn't get that. So if you complain to the front desk clerk, and that's the person that's got a beef, that you got a beef with, or didn't quite do it right, or that's their friend, that might go right into the trash can. So that's the reason customer survey data and complaints generally go to the corporate office. Lindsay contacted Whataburger just this week because they left 2 salads out of our bag. They responded and offered to credit us for those 2 salads. Was that a great service recovery? I don't know. I don't think so. We'll leave that alone. So anyway, number 1, Lindsay, for this week. Who's the Gold Star winner?
Maria Hurtado.
Maria Hurtado. And Maria mentioned data collection and privacy, which I've kind of touched on. That's correct. Most people opt right in for all that stuff, or it's already checked. There's a lot of data collected on all of us all the time. There's a file on everybody in the United States. So for right now, I'd say it's probably not worth your efforts to fight it. But anyway, it was a good post, and I made some commentary on that post. Honorable mention, Lindsay, those who came close to being in the top 5, but maybe missed it by a point or two.
We have 2 that tied. We have Cody Burgess.
Cody Burgess.
Cody.
Cody. And
Kim Lee.
Kim Lee. Kim had a great response to Maddie's question on the leaderboard. So those are our top 5 for current issues and emerging trends for week 7. Next week, the readings are, they kind of revolve around what we call generic category benefits. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you so you can get excited. I may use a watch as an example in next week's video. Look out. Hold on to your keys, because this ride's going to get crazy. Lindsay, what's our soundtrack for today?
Electric Ladyland by Jimi Hendrix, the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
That's the Electric Ladyland box set.